wouldn't be geeky, but that'd be different. So I like to take photos to collect usability issues and solutions in the wild, and it's kind of a hobby of mine. Yeah, I lead a really exciting life. So I got me thinking about, what if we took these web usability design principles, but we applied them to the real physical world? So this is my first attempt at that. So accessibility is an issue. 7 to 10% of males have red-green color blindness. And I was on a flight where people were lining up at the restroom near the front of the cabin. And the flight attendant said, it should be standing at the cockpit door. Please wait until the signal tells you that the lavatory is available, which is when it changes from red to green. So of course, a good percentage of people on a plane probably couldn't even tell that thing. So it's kind of a fail for that. Another principle is that the system status should be visible to us, and that it should be telling us what's going on, and we should get feedback about where something is in this processes. My parents purchased a washing machine, and it has controls and lights and indicators on the top edge, which makes it look all sleek from the front. But when it's actually operating, those controls are underneath the counter edge. So there's a bunch of lights on in there, but I have no idea what's going on or what those mean, and I really don't have any way to find out. Consistent labeling is another issue. Labels should use the same terminology in all the different aspects of the environment. If in web, if we're using link labels, the destination page should have the same words there. Well, I was in a store, and apparently in the text on these devices, it tells the user to click the OK button at one step. But there is no OK button. There's a green button that says Enter. So one of the store clerks relabeled the button. They put an orange sticker on it and put OK on it. Problem solved, right? Another principle that we use for heuristic evaluation is that labels and instructions should be written in the user's language and not use jargon organizational terms, so users can read things comfortably. So on this microwave it says auto cook, easy to frost, popcorn, beverage, that's all great, and personal choice. All right. Never pushed that button, I was too afraid. Text labels. The principle here is, shouldn't just put a bunch of icons up that may or may not mean something to people, mystery meat navigation, but they should have text labels accompanying them so people know what they're clicking at. I did actually find an example of this in the wild. So if you want to make a nice light piece of toast, which way do you turn this dial? Is the filled in toast, is that when it's really dark? Or is it the black toast, right? Or am I going to have a piece of charcoal? So, I just kind of put it in the middle and hope for the best. Readability of text, we're kind of talking about that, low contrast sites that are Chinese bugaboo. They should be sufficiently large fonts, and they should have a high enough contrast with their background. I was in a hotel in Chicago, and, Grand Rapids, and there's some kind of words on that door, but they're black, and the door is really dark. So I actually, in Photoshop, enhanced this a little bit so you can read it. It says in cursive, not an exit stairway. So good luck if you're in the fire and it's smoky. Of course, the principle of recognition versus recall, that the user shouldn't have to remember something, but that we should offer them things that they recognize and just proceed that way. Well, manufacturers apparently don't like to label things on and off. So users have taken it on themselves to do this in both of these instances. I don't know, what's so hard about that? Red light and green light, I don't know. Affordances, appropriate controls, using the right action mechanisms for the right types of activities, button sliders and checkboxes, whatever you need to do, your controls that we provide the user should support those things. This is a pretty classic. This is two sides of the same door. This one has a horizontal push bar and has the sign on it that tells you you need to pull. On the other side of the door, it has the pullable handle there and the sign that you need to push that. So make sure you read carefully. And finally, we shouldn't really be showing users things that they really can't use. We shouldn't put up things that they can't click on if they're, for example, not signed in. We should be prompting them to sign in instead of just offering them useless controls that don't work. In this case, that door is apparently not a door. It's a store that expanded into this basement store to it. And this light switch was on a hotel in Chicago. It has this strange like chastity belt over the top of it. And it says hotel use only, but it's in the room with me. So I was also too afraid to throw that switch. So thank you very much.